Have you ever thought about, like, how scientists actually, like, look into this tiny world of, like, cells and molecules and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty amazing what they can do these days.
Right, like, I mean, it's like they have superpowers or something.
Well, I mean, in a way, they kind of do. The tools and technology they use let them do some pretty incredible things.
Totally, and that's what we were gonna, dive into today, talking about those essential pieces of lab equipment, the tools that allow scientists to basically unlock the secrets of life. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, how do they separate the tiniest components of a blood sample or see things as small as viruses?
Right. Like, that stuff blows my mind. It's like we're talking about magic almost.
Haha. I know what you mean. But it's all based on science and engineering principles applied in really ingenious ways.
Okay, so let's start with something I think we're all familiar with from, like, high school biology class,
Yeah.
the microscope.
Ah, yes, the trusty microscope. It's the OG of lab equipment, right?
Right. But I bet those microscopes they use in actual research labs are, like, way more powerful than the ones we used to look at, like onion cells or whatever.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, basic light microscopes are still super useful, but in research labs, they've got these super high-tech microscopes that can magnify things thousands of times smaller.
No way. What kind of microscope can do that?
Well, one of the most powerful tools they have is the electron microscope.
Electron microscope. Okay, now we are talking Star Trek stuff.
Haha, sort of. Instead of light, it uses beams of electrons to create an image. And since electrons have a much shorter wavelength